So let's begin the journey to the Nexus. I will click yes. And here we go. All of these you'll see characters on every time you have a loading screen.
Brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you. So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
So this is the tutorial. You'll see white ghosts around the area. These are not in the tutorial, but in the real game, other players, and you see phantoms of them doing various things. Left analog stick is move, right analog stick is move camera. Triangle switches your weapon from one-handed to two-handed. X is interact, circle is run, square is use item, which I want to be shown. The D-pad changes what weapon you're currently equipping. It's like a hotkey. And I guess this is a good time as any to talk about how I'll be doing this Let's Play. Like I said, it'll be a mix of live and post commentary. And I will be playing this for the Penny Arcade forums. And this game actually has an open world aspect to it. You can choose what levels you want to do. And as part of the Penny Arcade forums Let's Play, I will be letting the forumers there choose which levels I will do next. Which levels I will do next. So I'm into Trynant, and right now I'm just doing the tutorial. Monsters are dead easy here. For this first set of the Let's Play, my game sound was too loud and my voice was too low. This will be remedied. It basically just teaches you how to play the game. One aspect of this game is it will have monsters pop out of corners. And that's the first. It wants you to get used to that idea. Also, messages will be left on the ground, not only by the game, but by other players. So squares use item. Kind of looks like you're picking something out from your behind, but oh well. So, circle's backstep, but it doesn't do much while wearing heavy armor. If you hit somebody from behind, it will do a backstab, which does much more damage. I don't really tell you that in the game. I don't know what I said there either. On the bottom right, you will see a sign, numbers. On the bottom right, you'll see some numbers. They are souls. How many souls you have. How many souls go away when you die, except for the first time. you play, but I'll mention that later. Basically, souls are the combined form of currency and experience points. You actually have to pay to level, essentially. You can't sell items, which means that souls are that killing people is the only way to upgrade your character. Controls are fairly different from most hack and slashes. You don't have an attack button on the front buttons on the gamepad, but on the shoulder buttons, which makes this feel almost like a Halo game, or makes it feel almost like a shooter of some sorts. Or, about it, like Oblivion. Alright, so this guy likes to block a lot. This is a good time as any to explain the bars on the top left. Red is health, blue is magic, green is stamina. I'll go into detail on all of those later. So at the end of this level is a boss. Believe it or not, you cannot die until you face this boss. And the boss will most likely kill you if you have never played before. In fact, I would guarantee it. Because he's a little bit tricky as to how to defeat him, and he has a lot of hit points, meaning you have to really know how to fight him. Almost there. I just want to take a moment to say the combat in this game is excellent. You will not find a better combat system in a action RPG, and I've tried finding one. It hasn't happened. Up ahead lies the boss. You can hear him. Let's go say hi. Now, you only have one chance of fighting this boss, and after that, the only way you could face him again is by starting a new character. Hopefully I'll be able to kill him the first try. Let's find out. Like I said, I screwed up on the volume in this recording, so I'll do some post-commentary on this fight. The trick to beating Vanguard is to stay under his axe arm. Doing so, he won't be able to hit you one bit. The only attack that you'd have to watch out for is his butt stomp, which you just have to step away from, and then you just go back under his axe arm. The only problem is when he backs into a corner, it's harder to maneuver around, but it's not that bad of a fight. I'm not even wearing light armor or anything. I don't have to roll and dodge. All I have to do is just hide under his axe arm. Quite easy. There's the butt stomp. That's actually a great attack because it's so slow, you can just keep slashing them without having to worry about being hit. And it doesn't even do that much damage, although it will knock you back and leave you vulnerable to his chop. He can pretty much one-hit KO any character, except for the most heavily armored characters. The Temple Knight is one of them that can survive an attack. But it's just well advised to avoid being hit at all. It's pretty easy to dodge him. Nevertheless, this is probably one of the harder bosses in the game to beat because of the limited amount of chances you can get to kill him, and the rather heavy amount of hit points. But he got my adrenaline going, because only one chance to kill him. Alright. The Grey Demon Soul. The reward is up ahead.